Hello, MechWarriors. Welcome back to Opa Plays MechWarrior 5 campaign mode. This is episode 16, if I got my numbers right. We're in the Moravian, whatever system, where we last time finished up a mission. I'm looking around. I got to go to Footfall for the campaign mission that is First Strike, but we're not ready for it yet. Still having a hard time finding a heavy mech. I've got the quick draw. I've got it boosted up, doing pretty much the best it's going to do with an alpha damage of 56 right now. That change was to put 2 large lasers into it as opposed to 0 large lasers into it. By putting the XL engine and moving, things around. Centaurian is still at 45, so right now my quick draw is a heavy hitter in the bunch, and quite frankly at 60 tons that's just not enough. I'm still at 205 tons total weight out of 250 that I need, and for a high reward mission, campaign mission, you need to have pretty much all the tonnage you can bring. So what I'm going to do is, I know, well, there was up here, there was a Thunderbolt. And what the Thunderbolt would do is let me drop the Hunchback and bring in an extra 15 more tons, giving me a total of 220, if it's still there. If it's not still there, all is not lost. I'll come down, fight some more missions, and see what changes. I mean, there's a tasty little demo right here that, you know what, I'm going to pick up on the way, because at 10.7 can always use some more cash. Ooh, that was a 230 ton, difficulty 36, so this might sting a little bit, because I'm not pulling 230 either. Let's see if it still makes sense now that I got it in the light of day. 36 level demolition, Lust Canyon, excellent visibility, only a 9 km, so it's a pretty small mission. I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, I'll take an extra 2 million, what the heck. I'm gonna stick with my Centaurian because the ballistics will chew up pretty much anything in range. But I'm just gonna check. I'd rather take a couple days of sitting here doing stuff to make sure I got the best mech I could bring to the battle. Where are my medium lasers? Yep, I got 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and, nope, I got it there. We'll take that guy out and we'll put that guy in. Wow, 1/4 of a point. We'll drop that guy out. And now they're synchronized. That's Orion 6, Tier 2. Tier 2. That's better. Everybody's a Tier 2. They're not going to fire at the same rate either way because it's a 4 and a 6. 12 days. Out here in the Never Never Land, 23 days. We'll take it. You might be thinking, why is he dropping the Hunchback instead of the Phoenix Hawk, the lightest mech he's got? Well, because the Phoenix Hawk KB puts out more damage, moves faster, and everything else than the Hunchback G. It's just the facts.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Orion wants us to destroy a local military facility. Be cautious of any live ordnance storage they might have on site. Farhad does not want to spend weeks clearing shrapnel from shredded my army bundles.
Mobile units on radar.
That's too far to hit, so I'll just shoot some stuff up. Got more mechs moving down there. Looks like a scent. Can't believe I hit him.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Our target is now marked. Go get him.
Target Centurion.
This should be good.
Gotta make a change, something I always suggest when you have multiple missiles, short ranges. Make sure you have a key available in a demo mission that'll let you fire them single, chain fire. How my guys doing?
Keep on smashing. They are hurt.
Come on,
Our
gentlemen.
contract
Take
calls
'em
for us
out.
to wipe them off the face of this system.
More coming. Gotta cool off a little bit.
The area is down to half capacity. Keep going.
Up here and shoot some in the back of it up a little bit. Can't believe I shot through the open door. Saw a mech.
Our payday is nearly here, Commander. Just
Oops.
keep smashing. Let's get that thing.
Please do. 13%.
Target destroyed.
Walls do count.
The facility's gone cold. All power signatures gone. No one's going to be able to utilize this complex for quite a bit. Time to get out of here, Commander.
Hunchback. Oh, I almost had him in the face. There we go.
Cavalry is here, Commander. Prepare for mech extraction.
Makes me think maybe I can take a 250 without upgrading. Nah. Yeah, I decided I'm going to play this one as a cautious playthrough, not as a push to the limits. You want to do that? There's quite a number of other MechWarrior 5 players out there that will show you how to push the limits. Or that they push the limit. They also play MechWarrior online, and they play MechWarrior 5 itself for a couple hours every day. So they've got lots of skill. I mean, I'm just going to say that these guys are probably full-time professional gamers. I am not. I am a retired grandfather. Didn't take any real salvage. Did not take enough for a piece of a Whitworth, which would have been nice if I'd padded, but I wanted the 2 million so I could do some shopping. Let's go see if any pieces of that Whitworth fell out, and the answer is no. So I'll take my standard medium lasers for upgrading at a different time. Not bad damage all the way across the board. Even the Hunchback did not too bad and managed to dance his way to only 15 points of damage. I do notice that he didn't actually kill anything though. And the only one that did is Major M in the quick draw. And she took more damage than anybody else out there. Wow, significant damage. Let's put that money to good use, fly up here to Halloran, and see what's available. Should be weapons, equipment, and a rare mech. Yep, 2 rare weapons, 1 rare equipment, and 1 rare mech. I would fly over and take a look at the, I think it was Algot that had a rare mech on it, but I can't afford a rare mech. Not of the size I want. Oh, got a rare trebuchet. It'll be the, I don't know. We'll take a look. I am not a Shadowhawk fan. It's the only one close to the weight that I want to take. And I don't need a support mech. I need an in-your-face mech, and that's just no extra tonnage. I'm gonna go up one to, is it Bucklow? Bucklaw? Well, there's just nothing. Nothing at all. I might have to expand my range. The bottom line is when you're searching for mechs to buy, if you're looking in the same area that you've been fighting, you're not going to get a bigger mech. You're going to get, unless you get a real outlier. And there's supposed to be outliers within the modded game, but I'm not counting on it. I'm going to go blow a whole lot of time there. That'll give me a good look at the entire system here and see what it's going. Let me show you why I'm doing that. Level 13 to 14 for reputation. Typically speaking, you're going to get industrial hubs that support that level close by to it. And I'm doing it at Alphard because that gives me pretty real close range to all of that. Folks, I won't take on the first strike until I do get a heavy mech. So if I have to, I will work my way all the way up to, wow, Stalker. I'll work my way all the way up to level 8, looking for the right combination to take out the first strike. Let's see what's there. I see a Stalker. I can't afford that, or maybe I can. It's not quite what I'm looking for. Wow. As I said, seriously upped its game. Ooh, the Stalker 3B. 3FB, sorry. Notice that is Guardian ECM, engine double heat sinks. Everything a man could want in a mech, or a woman could want in a mech. And shoot, I drop an XL engine in that puppy. I could make things work. Problem is, I'd have to sell an XL engine just to be able to have cash to get back to where I need to be to fight. I don't want a catapult. Flashman is, as you can see, overweight as is. So it's got some strange stuff going on to it. Got an AMS, that'd be nice. Not sure how it got to be overweight by half a ton. With both of its large lasers, or 2 out of 3 of its large lasers needing replacement. Lots of mediums, that'd be a hot mech. Weapon heat 6, cooling heat 1.8. Nope. You'd be firing like once every 3 minutes and cooling down. Pass on that, pass on that. Back to the star map. That was the only rare mech in the area. Let's take a shot on... Y'all can pronounce that all you want. Hey, part of the fun of this is the shopping, right? I should have looked at equipment and didn't. I didn't want to spend any cash on something and then turn around and say, oops, I could have had a LBX cluster for 4 million. Really, gentlemen? Really? Some of the good stuff's starting to come out, but mini blind special cheat weapons. Yes, indeed. Okay. Mech Market. Archer Awesome Centurion. Orion. I will eat that. Now then. Get everybody repaired. Turn off the Orion. We're going to make it better. Should have looked at it and see what I got first, but we're going to try and make it better. How's that? Somehow. First thing we're going to do, y'all probably guessed it, XL engine. Got 10 tons to work with now. Let's take a look. I don't think I can carry all of that. I want to say in 2 4s. We'll balance the load. Just made a real nice mech for picking stuff off at a distance. Gonna want another bin of ammo. adjustment to the ammo. The world likes even numbers. There we go. Well, not much more I can do, huh? We got nothing. Nothing. Bummer. Okay. At this point, all we got is cooling. Engine double heat sinks. Takes it from a 1.4 to a 2.4, which is almost half, but not quite. So we're going to go ahead and dump some of these out. I got 6, if you remember. Went on that hunting spree for wyverns and clints and mongooses. Picked me up a couple of doubles. .8. Hate to be a pig and take them all. What am I going to do with the extra 2.5 tons? I know what I'm going to do with 2 tons of it, I think. I'd love to put a large laser in there instead, but that almost lets me do it on one of the arms. I think that's a pretty good picker and shooter, but it puts all the long range stuff on one side. So we'll balance it a little bit like that. Still got 2.5 tons. Heat's dropped down to only making 4.9, and I'm cooling at 3, so I can pretty easily drop another heat sink in, but if I do, it's going to be in an arm. And it would be my last one. We'll do a single. I think I can take it down another ton for the sake of one more heat sink. I got 3 ammos. I usually stock 1 each for the 6s, and a half will do for the 4. But in this case, the SRMs are going to be one of my primary weapons, and I kind of need to make sure I have enough. And I still don't have a medium laser, but that's okay over on this arm. I'm going to not take that. It gives me too many things to worry about firing. I don't want to chain it to the large laser, or do I? Nah, just ruminating. All right. Nah, not going to do it. That'd be putting a tier 3 on an arm. See what it does to me. Damage jumps up to 5.4. Well within my parameters. Is it truly worth it for an extra 5.5 points of damage? I'll take a chance on that one. 60 days. 3 million. I got 1.2 million C-bills in my pocket. You know the deal here. Paint the mech, apply all, select all, apply. By doing it that way, I don't really have to save the individual paints, although I do. I'll show you. I've got quite a number of individual paints that I've liked and, well, used, but in this case, we're just going to go with a one-off. Okay. Way the heck over here. I'm going to travel into 55. We'll do the Algot just to make sure and see if I got anything I missed. And we'll still have 5 days of waiting to do on the Orion anyway. There's 6 days. What I'm looking for here is a mission I can jump into to get a little warm up. There we go. Battlefield contract 35 to, yep, we're going right to Shipka. Everything should be done when I get there. 6 days. Yeah, sure. No. Gotta remember to do my weapons group too. Well, that showed you the advantage of doing a little bit of creative hunting when you're doing the shopping for a new mech. You gotta sometimes jump out of your comfort zone, which means your current combat zone, and look around at the higher missions, if there are higher missions. Once you reach, 12, 13, you're pretty much getting it all there. Everybody's all in. Well, I got it on in my head. We're going to do weapons groups because that's not what I want. Look at this. What a silly weapons grouping. We'll save that medium laser for turret killing. At some point in not too distant future, I might in fact dump that down to take out some of these, leave the 2 SRM6s, and make it 2 large lasers, one on each arm. That's my preferred configuration for an Orion, simply because. But it's also having a LBX here. If I had anything other than an AC-10 that would fit there and do a decent long-range weapon, I'd put it there. Having said that, I do in fact have some light rifles. I've even got, I can buy a heavy rifle. And a medium rifle. I really wish it wouldn't scroll like it does. It's only 5 tons, 12 damage, but its rate of fire is only 6 times per minute. Pass. I tell you what, I ran across a heavy chain gun in the career mode recently. It's a pirate weapon. If I can get one of them puppies, I'm putting it on everything I own. For 2 tons, they do 4 points of damage, 900 rounds per minute, 400 rounds per minute at 900 yards. It's a killer. You push the trigger, 3 rounds come out. All of them doing 4, so it shreds. Folks, that's it for this episode of Opal Plays MechWarrior 5. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe in that order, please. I really need the comments. Till then, Opa out.